So I'm Josh Clark, and I'm a podcaster, a senior writer here at HowStuffWorks. And that means that I do some writing here or there and do some podcasting, and well, that's about it. That's my job. So I've had a lot of jobs before this one. I was what's called a factotum. I think Charles Bukowski coined that term. It means like somebody who has many jobs, right? So I've done, everything. Like I had a paper route. I've done jobs that involve shovels. I've washed dogs. Just about anything I've done for money. It's illegal stuff, though. Like everything legal. I drink a lot of coffee during the day here. So I'll get like my first cup or two while I'm waiting for my computer to start up. And then I just start working, start doing some research, do a little writing, get some more coffee. I used to smoke, so I would get up a lot and go smoke cigarettes, especially when I was writing. But I don't smoke anymore. So now I just drink a lot of coffee while I write. It works pretty well. And then I usually skip lunch because I just think lunch is bad for you, and I don't really eat breakfast either. So I'll work right through that. A lot of times Kent will come over. I don't know if you guys have met Kent before, but he comes over a lot and talks. That kind of like, he'll throw off your rhythm some, but for the most part, it's a nice little break. He's like a big giant walking cigarette, I guess, for me now that I don't smoke any longer. So my favorite part of working at HowStuffWorks, I would definitely say is the free coffee. I consider that kind of a benefit, Like there's 401k and stuff like that, but there's also coffee. And the cool thing is they don't really factor that into your wages or anything. It's just like, here's a bunch of free coffee. The first time I met Chuck was a few years back here at HowStuffWorks. I'd started working here. I got a job here like just a couple weeks before him. And, we'd seen each other around the office here or there, but hadn't really spoken yet. And then it was like, I think it was a Thursday. And maybe he started on like a Monday at the beginning of the week, because like that's when you usually start, right? So it was probably like the following Thursday after Chuck started. And we both happened to be wearing a jean jacket with the Van Halen symbol in marker on the back, like the same one. And what's crazy is like each of us made our own. So like we were really like, we saw one another like, that is a cool dude. And we just kind of talked and was like, sup, what's up? And we just hit it off, So I'll show you around my office. Well, firstly and most importantly, this is my wife, Yumi. She's very sweet. And I have, right now I have I have just 4 pictures of her up. But I like to just keep accruing them and adding them. Like basically anytime I can make it to IKEA, I'll pick up like a couple of frames and fill them with Yumi pictures. So I've probably got a couple I'll bring in on Monday too. I'll be up to 6. That's the highlight for me, are my Yumi photos. I've got some other cool stuff. I've got this mouse pad that was made to commemorate our 100th podcast. That's Chuck there, and that's me. And then let's see what else. Unicorn tears. I don't know if you're familiar with these, but they are the tears of an actual unicorn. See, they put them in this really nice little vial. So pretty. And these are, there's different kind of tears. They do different things to the unicorns to make them cry. These are tears of joy. So probably what they did was give them a baby unicorn, an orphaned one, and said, this is yours. This is your unicorn to keep and raise as your own. And then they got the tears of joy. And then they also do like tears of sorrow and sadness. So they probably were like, well, we were just kidding. We're taking the unicorn baby away once the adult unicorn got attached. I guess I like everyone here equally. Like, I can tell you who my least favorite coworker is or was. There was a security guard who worked here for a while. Her name was Barbara. And everybody just loved her. But she was just the biggest scam artist. She was this older lady, and everyone just thought she was so sweet and so great. And people would bring her presents and stuff like that. And I was on to her. Like, I knew that she wasn't a good person, and she's just lapping up all this attention. And she knew I was on to her. So she'd like kind of give me the cockeye every once in a while when no one was looking. And then when somebody would turn around, she'd just be like smiling and sweet. And I mean, like, you try explaining that to somebody, they don't listen. Everybody's just like, Barbara, it's Barbara. So anyway, I got her fired. And that was that. Now everybody, I don't have like a least favorite coworker. Everybody's just tied for the middle, I guess. That's definitely, let's see, Kent. How to explain Kent? How to explain? I got nothing. I have no idea how one would do that. You just have to meet Kent. You just blew my mind. Oh, Chuck. I'll do 2-sentence fragments. Good guy, folksy. That's Chuck in a nutshell. Steve is very ambitious and gets the job done. She's going to see this, right? She's not. Steve is menacing and very threatening. I'm not just speaking for myself, like everybody here is terrified of her.